Christian Horner's F1 future is yet to be decided, but will the former Red Bull man end up at Ferrari? Horner has been the subject of a lot of speculation in recent weeks, including fresh rumours that he could end up at Ferrari in place of current team boss Fred Vasseur, with some rumour reports suggesting that Ferrari chairman John Elkann is regretting the decision to have continued with Vasseur. However, it's worth remembering the facts. It's just over 2 months since Vasseur and Elkann thrashed out a new 3-year extension to Vasseur's contract, and the availability of Horner doesn't necessarily mean that he's eager to take a team boss role like Vasseur's. Indeed, it's my understanding that Horner is not thought to be actively seeking a return to the grid in a position such as being a team boss. Horner's time at Red Bull is also believed to have come to an end over a fundamental disagreement over team control. This was with Red Bull CEO Oliver Mintzlaff. They were at odds, and Horner wished to keep control of the team at Milton Keynes, as it has done for quite a long time. But with Mintzlaff and Helmut Marko desiring greater control out of Austria, where GmbH is located, this was an argument that Mintzlaff ended up winning. Horner is also believed to be prioritising a shareholding or an ownership position at his next post. This is something that he's not likely to get at Ferrari. It's predominantly publicly owned at 68%. Certainly the time period for when Horner might be available for an F1 return next year does roughly correspond with Ferrari getting good insight into whether Frederic Vasseur's leadership into the new regulation cycle has succeeded. But given that Horner's focus for an F1 comeback is on a role of greater responsibility above that of being a team boss, and ideally securing an equity position unlike what he had at Red Bull, simply slotting in as the latest in a long list of team bosses at Ferrari doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense for either side. What does seem to make more sense is Horner's apparent interest in establishing a new team, a 12th team on the grid, and he's believed to have already met with F1 CEO Stefano Domenicali to discuss the feasibility of such a project. At this point, you have to say that no options appear to be off the table. While Horner might have a clear desire and the financial backing to be able to lay out priorities for his F1 return, there's no reason to believe that his being away from the coalface for an extended period of time won't mean that a particularly attractive offer might not change those priorities